In this forest, tank crew of the 43rd Independent Mechanized Brigade waits for their new combat duty. The combat vehicles are hiding in carefully camouflaged caponiers and are always ready to move out. In the conditions of the current war, even Soviet-era equipment is prepared for modern combat. The tanks are equipped with defense against enemy drones, and an electronic warfare device, along with a remote-controlled machine gun, are installed on board.
The advantage of the T-64 tank is that I can fire the machine gun from inside without getting out of the vehicle, whereas in the T-72 the commander has to climb out and fire from above.
These crews can participate in assault operations and get as close to Russian positions as possible. Recently, while repelling one of the assaults, the tankman of this crew had to fire 14 shells at the place where the enemy was located.
The hardest part was getting there. It was a surprise for them that we would drive straight in here, and it was hard to get out when the tank was working. It was scary, especially when we were leaving. They never stopped shooting at us.
Such missions are high risk for the crew, so in such cases, servicemen always use camouflage when retreating.
So you can barely see the tank. You make a smoke screen and move away safely.
So they can't figure out where to hit.
They can't figure out where the tank maneuvers next, left, right, forwards or backwards.
A tank on the battlefield is always an intimidation to the enemy, who may be even in the well-fortified positions.
The infantry is very afraid of the tank. Our infantry is happy when the tank is coming, and their infantry hides because the tank is scary.
Is it right to say that you can't hear it when it strikes?
You can't hear it when it hits, but you can hear it very well when it drives.
Every time they go into action, they become a target for the enemy.
Yeah, we realized that we are a target. When we were on our way there, a mortar was targeting us and we were hit. And our fight lasted about 8 to 10 minutes or so, but it seemed like an eternity.
We asked the military what the crew is feeling right now before a combat mission.
I mean, it's psychologically harder for me to give you an interview than to go to work.
Really?
Before departure, yes. It's scary, you can't sleep, you worry. But once you're on the road, everything goes away. We just start to joke around.
Track force. This is what the tankmen wish their fellow soldiers before they leave for combat missions. Such words are also used to congratulate them on their professional holiday, and the Ukrainian heroes clearly know well what it means.
We hit 2 anti-tank mines and this track broke in half, and we drove on one half. Yeah, we went about 12 to 15 kilometers. That's the force of a track.
Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Alena Gramova, Yevgen Karmazin, UATV News.